We've moved inside here at the Woodville plantation. All the furnishings here are period pieces, pretty much what the family would have used and experienced back in 1794. And it's only fitting here at the site of the Whiskey Rebellion that we get a beer to go with our shot. We turn next to one of our region's most historic brands. Back when Pittsburgh was the center of all steelmaking, plenty of people here were pumping iron, whether or not they worked in a mill. Iron City beer was the signature brand. Well, in recent decades, Pittsburgh Brewing, like so many regional breweries, struggled to find its niche. Well, today it's still being brewed in our region, although not in the city of Pittsburgh, and it's under new ownership. Lozano is president and CEO of Pittsburgh Brewing Company. Welcome, good to see you.
Bill, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and relatively new as the owner of Pittsburgh Brewing. Got to ask you, what did you see in this company and what did you see as the opportunity for the Pittsburgh beer?
Well, Bill, I would take you back a few years, maybe almost 10 years. In a previous life, I worked at a company called Venerable Brewing Company. And back then, I was a brand manager on a Molson brand in corporate. And I remember just hearing this brand, this fantastic, iconic brand called Iron City out of Pittsburgh. I never had a chance to interact with the brand very closely, but 10 years later, I find myself in a situation with my partners in a position to buy the brewery. And did a little bit of research and uncovered a diamond in the rough. This is an iconic brand, as you mentioned. The liquid is fantastic. The city is fantastic. The brands are fantastic. It just needs a little bit of TLC, a little bit of marketing support, a little bit of financial investment to make it, again, a success. And we think we have those resources to make that happen.
You come out of the big brewery world, and that's the one the regionals have struggled against for decades now. So what does it take to sort of bring a regional beer back in a big way?
I think the first and foremost thing that it takes is to re-engage the brewery and the staff on building and manufacturing and marketing a high quality product. And that's what we're laser focused on. Our beer is now fresh, our beer is now brewed to spec, and when you do that, the formulation itself just rises to the top. We've conducted taste tests through third-party independent companies, and hands down, generally, our products beat national competitors. So I'm sure some consumers might be surprised to learn that, but the fact of the matter is, Iron City is a better quality product than many national beers. Icy Light Mango, which is a new product that we recently launched, is a wonderful success, and people just love the brand and the product. Our Iron City Amber Lager, which is another new product we recently launched, hands down wins in taste tests time and time again. So I think that is a credit and a testament to our team's focus on quality and taste. And those are the two things we're focused on right now, and that's the beginning of the turnaround of the brewery.
Wow, you still brew the traditional Iron City. You've got it down there. You know, that's
Yes.
If ever there was a manly guy's beer. Now you're putting mango in your products? How does that happen?
Yeah, I'm sure some people scratched their head when we announced that. Basically, the reason we did that is twofold. A, not only the beer industry, but the beverage industry, and even the food industry, I would say, is changing dramatically and has changed. People's taste profiles are becoming much more diverse. So maybe as recently as 20 years ago, you drank a certain type of beer, you ate a certain type of food, and you never really crossed over. But over the last, let's just say, 2 decades, there's been a real big cross-pollination of food styles. So you have fusions of Latin American and Asian and American and Southern and Italian. So I think that spurred a little bit of a consumer's interest in different types of products. Okay, they just didn't want a simple lager or a simple light beer. In particular, Mango came about because we said we want to do something that's unique and different. We don't want to just follow the crowd. So we could have come out with an Icy Light Lime because there's many national lime players, but we wanted to be different. We wanted to set a trend. We wanted to be innovators, and that's the history of the brewery. So we wanted to go back to our roots and really lead again. So we tested various flavors, and Mango was not only a hit from a flavor standpoint, but from a concept standpoint. It's something unique, it's different, it brings a smile to your face, and it basically takes you away to an exciting summer tropical experience. So that was one reason, because the trends in the industry were going towards more diverse profiles. The second reason is we wanted to add a re-engaged energy and youthful vibrancy to our brands. And a mango flavor plays well to that. It appeals to a younger demographic. It appeals to a female demographic as well as a male demographic. And the proof is in the pudding. Our brands are vibrant and re-engaging with the Pittsburgh consumer and a more national consumer.
Only about a minute left, but I wonder though, you can have great beer in the bottle and you can pass a taste test, but isn't this game ultimately about distribution and how many marketing dollars you can bring to bear?
Yes, that's a very, very valid point. We feel we have a good distribution system here in the Western PA and regional area. And that's the one thing that I felt that our partners and I brought to the party is a fairly strong financial position. Our predecessors generally had some issues with financials, and as you mentioned, that's a very important part of our business. We feel very comfortable that we're well capitalized, that we have experience to market our brands well, and that now that we're producing great quality products, we feel that we're on the road to success.
All right, Iron City, just like Pittsburgh itself, it's back.
It's back.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Bill. Pleasure to be on your show.
Absolutely. And we'll be back at Woodville Plantation in just a minute with a taste of hard cider. Stay with us.